Okay, this is experiment 3, just continuing where we were. So now what we've done is we're combining the same foot pedals. So we have a sustain and a controller still. But instead now we've plugged it into, in this case it happens to be a foot pedal interface that is just a straight up one, which is basically just turning the sustain into a gate and the controller into a control voltage. There's a different one I'm trying to work with and I can't get right now, so my concern is it's going to be too big of a range, which I think we're going to find, and then we'll deal with that separately. But so if I hit the notes here, now we're just going into this unit, we're just coming out of here, and we're actually controlling the top Roland Juno DI keyboard. So that's a good example of just a regular MIDI instrument you might be using this to play. So I'm definitely getting independent notes. And at least starting, that's just too big of a range to control. And I even have my controllable pedal all the way down. If I have the controllable pedal, you know, pretty much most of the way up, the range is just huge. So, there is an issue with just the range being too big, and that makes it uncontrollable. But anyway, it's fundamentally working, and it has been quantized like from before. So we're playing unique notes, but it's just too hard to control what note it is, so we're going to try to see if we can... Okay, so we've done a little bit of something here to help just a little bit. I've added an attenuator, so there's just another wire coming off here to a potentiometer, and I've used that to lower the voltage. So I'm trying to keep it in this range of our Mary Had a Little Lamb rockin' tune. So basically that's C to G. So when we're all the way off, we're a C. And when we're all the way on, it's that G. So that's helped a little bit, but not a lot. It's still fairly hard to hit the notes. And it may just be a matter of practice, but let me try my best here, and then we're going to see what we're going to do. I'm just practicing hitting notes right now. That was me trying Mary Had a Little Lamb. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, I gotta get that. Okay, it's just too hard to hit the right note, but I think some of it, just the way it feels, might be a response thing. Perhaps the difference between linear and exponential, that's one of the first things I'm going to look at. And that's not the hardest thing to fix. I can... Still continuing with experiment 3, just trying to get it more discrete notes and more controllability. Making a little headway. Control now. Of course, what I've done is shrunk the range down to 3 notes, so that makes it easier. And then I've also kind of played with just the scaling in that range. But so obviously, the less notes should be easier. is some controllability there.